Imagine the most powerful family dynasty in the world, a brand so polished, so expensive, and so untouchable that it seemed like nothing could ever scratch the surface. We are talking about the Beckhams. For over 25 years, David and Victoria have sat on a throne of luxury, sports, and high fashion, turning their very last name into a global currency worth hundreds of millions. But tonight, that empire is in absolute shambles because the golden boy has officially been cast out. The headlines are screaming that the Beckham brand is dead, and it is all because of a legal war that no one saw coming. In the last 24 hours, the world of pop culture has been rocked by the news that David and Victoria Beckham have officially and legally initiated a process to debrand the Peltz-Beckham household. This isn't just a family argument over Sunday dinner. This is a scorched earth legal separation of assets, trademarks, and public associations that effectively exiles Brooklyn and his wife Nicola from the family business forever. To understand how we got to this point of no return, we have to look back at the lore of this slow-motion train wreck. It all started with that $3 million wedding in 2022, which was supposed to be the union of two dynasties. Instead, it became the battlefield for a cold war between Victoria and her new daughter-in-law. From the drama over the wedding dress to the leaked text messages about flowers and guest lists, the tension has been simmering for years. But while we all thought they were playing nice for the cameras, the lawyers were busy behind the scenes. The Beckhams have always operated as a single unit, a monolithic brand where every child is a walking billboard for the family legacy. But as Brooklyn leaned further into the Peltz world, a massive billionaire family with even more money than the Beckhams, the cracks became canyons. Now, the breaking point has finally been reached. According to internal documents and legal filings that hit the internet just hours ago, the Beckham Group has filed to dissolve all joint trademark interests involving the name Peltz-Beckham. This means Brooklyn can no longer use the official family branding for his business ventures, his cooking shows, or his photography. He is being stripped of the very thing that made him famous. This brings us to the moment that stopped the internet in its tracks. Just 3 hours ago, Brooklyn was spotted in Los Angeles looking completely disheveled. The most shocking detail? He was not wearing his wedding ring. When a group of photographers asked him about the legal filings from his parents, he didn't run away. He looked directly into the camera and said that he is doing his own thing now and that some bridges are meant to be burned. It was a cold, calculated statement that confirmed every rumor we have heard for the last 3 years. This is the ultimate betrayal in the world of high society. Whose side are you on in this family feud? Are you Team Posh and Becks for protecting their legacy, or do you think they are being too harsh on their own son? Comment below because I need to know your thoughts on this mess. As soon as that clip hit TikTok, the internet went into a total meltdown. The hashtag #BeckhamSplit surged to the #1 spot globally within 90 minutes. Fans are currently scouring every single one of Victoria's social media posts, noticing that she has systematically unfollowed every brand associated with Nicola Peltz. On Reddit, the theories are even darker. Some users are claiming that this debranding is a preemptive strike because of a massive secret that is about to come out regarding the Peltz family finances. Others believe that David Beckham has finally had enough of his son's lack of direction and is using this legal move as a form of tough love to force Brooklyn to stand on his own 2 feet. The minute-by-minute breakdown of the day's events shows a family in a state of total structural collapse. At 10 in the morning, the legal papers were leaked. By noon, the Beckham family stock saw a slight dip as investors panicked over the brand's stability. By 2 in the afternoon, Brooklyn's independent legal team issued a statement saying they would be moving forward with their own trademark filings under a completely new name. This is the first time in over 2 decades that a Beckham has operated outside of the family umbrella. It is a historic shift that could signal the end of the dynasty as we know it. We have to talk about the potential consequences for Brooklyn's career. Without the backing of his mother's fashion house or his father's sports connections, What does he actually have? His ventures into the culinary world were already met with heavy criticism, and his photography was often labeled as a product of nepotism. If he is truly exiled from the brand, he is essentially starting from zero in an industry that can be incredibly cruel to those who lose their status. On the other side, Nicola Peltz comes from a family with billions of dollars, so they certainly won't be struggling for money, but the social cost is astronomical. Being publicly shunned by the most famous couple in the United Kingdom is a PR nightmare that even a billionaire's bank account might not be able to fix. Do you think Brooklyn can actually be successful without the Beckham name backing him up? Or is this the beginning of the end for his public life? Tell me in the comments if you think he is making a huge mistake. As we move into the evening hours, the silence from David and Victoria is deafening. They are currently in London for a massive charity gala, and the world is waiting to see if they will make a statement or if they will let the legal documents do the talking. Experts say that by debranding their son, they are protecting the inheritance of their other children, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper. It is a cold business move disguised as family drama. The Beckham brand has always been about perfection, and in their eyes, Brooklyn has become a liability that threatens the entire machine. This is more than just a scandal. It is a lesson in the brutal reality of celebrity empires. You are only part of the family as long as you are part of the brand. This story is developing by the second, and with rumors of a rebuttal interview from Nicola Peltz dropping tomorrow, the fire is only going to get hotter. Is this the most unhinged celebrity family drama we have seen in 2026 so far? It certainly feels like it. Make sure you stay tuned as we continue to track every single move in the Beckham civil war. This is a turning point for pop culture, and nothing will ever be the same for the most famous family in the world. What would you do if your parents legally removed you from the family business? Let's talk about it in the comments because this is truly wild.